Welcome to Yokohama, the dynamic city on the bay. It's an incredible town. We love coming here every time. In the city, you've got so many things to do. A lot of maritime history, multiple ship museums, the landmark tower behind me, Cup Noodle Museum, and we're going to take you to a special observatory, 46 floors up in the sky that very few people know about, so stick around to watch.
We start our visit at Landmark Tower. As the name implies, this is truly a landmark of Yokohama that cannot be missed, dominating the skyline. When built in 2014, it boasted the fastest elevators in the world, taking visitors to the 69th floor observatory in just 40 seconds. The building features a 5-star hotel and numerous shops and restaurants around soaring interior galleries that are fun to explore and nicely air-conditioned on a hot day. A unique footnote is what you will find at the base of this incredible tower.
I'm standing in what used to be a dry dock for ship repair here in Yokohama, and it happens to be at the base of what was the tallest skyscraper in Japan, Landmark Tower.
At various intervals along the bottom of the dry dock, you'll find doors leading into underground galleries of yet more shops and restaurants. You won't find anything like it anywhere else in Japan. Adjacent to Landmark Tower is the Yokohama Museum of Art and the Queen's Towers, 3 mixed-use buildings all connected by a soaring walkway. While we were there, we happened upon a presentation by the Japan Maritime Defense Corps Band. One of the most iconic brands to come out of Japan is Cup Noodle. Founded in 1958 by inventor Momofuku Ando, he created chicken ramen, the first instant ramen, then in 1971 improved it into the now famous Cup Noodle instant meal that comes in more than 100 flavors worldwide, all of which you can see on display in the Cup Noodle Museum. You can see a replica of the tiny outdoor kitchen where he experimented with various methods, as well as make your own cup noodle at the Cup Noodle Factory. Just be prepared for a mass of school children all creating their own cup noodle. On the upper floor, you'll find the Cup Noodles Bazaar, where you can order cup noodle in a variety of flavors from around the world. No visit to Yokohama is complete without a visit to the Cup Noodle Museum. While in Japan, we encourage you to take advantage of a Japanese experience, such as metal smithing, glass etching, or Japanese sweets, or Nety Kitty, also known as wagashi. We enjoyed a private class with Master Tea Ceremony and Nety Kitty expert Yukiko Ogawa. This was a real treat to be invited into her private home. We sat around the low table in her tatami room as she instructed us on the making of Nety Kitty made from white rice paste and turned into bright colors. We learned to shape, form, and apply edible gold leaf while enjoying the conversation, which was in English due to the fact that Yukiko had lived in America for many years. It was very enjoyable, and we came away with a greater appreciation for the difficulty in making these Instagrammable sweets that are part of any Japanese tea ceremony. At the conclusion, she guided us through the steps of a traditional Japanese tea ceremony, including how to hold the brush used to stir the green tea and how to properly drink it while enjoying bites of our handiwork. It was a blast, and we highly recommend participating in such an experience while in Japan.
Here in Yokohama, there are 3 ship memorial museums you can visit. One is a sailing ship, one is a military Navy vessel from the early 20s and 30s, and then one behind me, the Hikawa Maru. It's a cargo passenger liner from the 1930s. We made the run from here to Seattle. One thing that is interesting is that Josephine, when she was born in Osaka here in Japan, the first time she went to America was on board a ship similar to this.
After crossing over the gangway onto the ship, you are free to explore on your own. You can explore the first-class cabins, the dining room, and smoking room where the passengers relaxed after dinner, including the menu from when the Crown Prince journeyed on board. Go down to the cruise quarters and galley areas along with the 3 decks of the massive engine room which propelled the ship. Venture up to the bridge with a commanding view of the harbor, or stroll along the promenade deck and take a seat in one of the deck chairs as if you were a passenger. This is a great place to visit while in Yokohama, allowing you a taste of the city's maritime heritage. Back down on the waterfront behind the famous red brick warehouses, you'll find a small, largely overlooked museum. This is the Japan Coast Guard Museum. It is free and is a good side activity after shopping in the warehouses. The museum documents a singular historic event that took place in Japan's territorial waters when there was a conflict with a North Korean spy ship. The encounter ended up in a gun battle on the high seas with several lives lost and the spy ship sinking. The Japanese Defense Forces later raised the vessel, and it is now on display in this museum. You can see the armaments recovered as well as see the bullet holes that riddled the ship's hull. There is plenty of signage in English and a video replaying actual footage of the international incident. This is a sobering reminder of Japan's antagonistic neighbor across the sea. Yokohama boasts an amazing historic garden that is a must-see, and in stark contrast to the modern urban city center, Sankeien Gardens is a sprawling 43-acre private garden featuring dozens of historical houses and buildings that date back hundreds of years. This was the private residence of a very wealthy silk merchant who acquired these buildings from all over Japan and had them rebuilt here. In 1906, it was open to the public, and today you can enjoy the beauty and peace of this garden the way the original owners did. There are countless gentle paths leading from one area to the next after opening up with a large pond lined with an abundance of pink lotus blossoms. On the far side, situated up high on a hill, is a 3-story pagoda originally built in Kyoto in the 1400s. There are bamboo groves, gurgling streams, and bridges to traverse. You'll find various tea houses, mausoleums, and intimate gardens tucked away here and there. There's a small cafe where you can get some ice cream as well as purchase some fish food so you can feed the plentiful carp in the pond. Just don't try eating it yourself. It tastes like styrofoam. A visit to Sankeien Gardens, especially in the spring or fall, is a must-do kind of thing while in Yokohama. We work hard to create informative and engaging videos to help you with your trip planning, so we ask that you please subscribe to the channel, like, and leave a comment. It's very important that we hear from you as we grow the channel. It's free, and you won't get emails or the like from us, so please click the like and subscribe buttons. It would mean the world to us. You won't go hungry in town, as there are countless restaurants about. Everywhere you turn, you encounter another one. We enjoyed a delicious meal of tempura at Takao, located on the second floor of the Kitanaka building. The tempura was fresh and brought to our table, where it was placed on a screen to cool and drip dry. Definitely a great place for a wonderful meal. As part of the Kitanaka building complex, there are several other restaurants, including the delectable Jean-Francois Bakery and Cafe, located in the brick and white shopping district just outside the elevators to the Oakwood Suites Hotel. And if you want to take the experience to another level, then we recommend booking a suite up above at Oakwood Suites. The hotel rooms are located between floors 47 and 56, with every one having a great view and something not often found in hotels at this height, a balcony. The suites come in various sizes, but we have always stayed in a 1-bedroom suite with separate living room, dining area, kitchen, and large bedroom with abundant closets and drawer space. The baths are large, and the wet rooms of the bathrooms make for a great way to take in a soak after a day's touring around. A real bonus is that the suites come with accommodation washer and dryer. And exclusive to guests is 24-hour access to a private lounge on the 46th floor with complimentary coffee and views all day. Now here's the special spot. The best view in town, I believe, is on the 46th floor of the Kitanaka building. It's the Oakwood Suites Hotel. You can walk all the way around all 4 sides of the building and take in the wonderful view of Yokohama. Here we're looking at Landmark Tower, Cosmo World, the bay. It's a wonderful place to come, and best of all, it's free. You can walk to all 4 corners of the building as well as enjoy the views from the floor-to-ceiling windows of the hallways. The views at sunset are absolutely stunning, and if you're fortunate, you might catch a glimpse of Mount Fuji in the distance. There are also 3 restaurants on this floor offering upscale gourmet dining for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or if you want lighter fare, you can grab a cheesecake and drink at the small cafe overlooking the city. And watch for part 2 of our Yokohama experience in a later video. There's simply so much to see and do in this city that we could not get it all in one video. In an upcoming video, we're in Hiroshima, where we visit the iconic Miyajima Island with its famous floating torii gate, and tour an underground temple as you've never seen before, along with a unique view of the atomic bomb dome from Orizuru Tower, as well as some fun topped off with one of my favorite desserts, fluffy pancakes at Happy Pancake. So until next time, sayonara!